name's Scruggs with a fire burning bright. Grilling up the chicken in the dead of the night. Smoke in the air and a bottle in his hand. Tequila, his mistress says he rules his land.
Smoking with Scruggs here.
Season his life with a smoky glaze. Living like a king in his fiery haze.
Hey, what's going on? Smoking with Scruggs here. Going to do a little, I'm going to call it an appetizer, or I don't know, you could probably just eat it just like it is, but I don't know, the recipe popped up on my Facebook feed, you know, 2 or 3 times, and I finally said, hey, you know, that kind of sounds pretty good, so let's give it a whirl. It doesn't take that long to put it all together. It's more in prep than anything because you have to cut up a bunch of stuff. So I've already cut up everything because, you know, I don't want y'all to sit here and watch me chop up a bunch of stuff, and plus my knifing skills are not all that great anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell you the ingredients as we go along, and then down in the description I'll just put the recipe and everything. We're going to start off by making the sauce for the recipe, and then we'll combine all the other ingredients and then pour the sauce over top of it and mix it up real good and see how this turns out. One thing I am concerned about is the ratio of cucumber and celery in this. So we might modify this at the end. We'll see how it all comes together and go from there. Let's get to making the sauce. So for this sauce, we're going to need the juice of 2 limes and 1 orange. Oranges look like this because I had to zest these up. I don't have a very good zester. I need to really get me another one, but so we're just gonna slice this up, squeeze this on in here, and get the most juice we can out of it. We're going to add 12 ounces of tomato juice, and I'm using V8 just because I like V8, and then a 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and I probably should have got a bigger bowl, and I'm not going to dilute this with any water. And then we're going to take 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and we're just going to add that in there, and then the zest from that orange, and the 2 limes. And then a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some hot sauce. I'm using always flavored Bradley's Tequila Sunrise hot sauce, and the salt and pepper and the hot sauce are to taste. I'm just going to throw a few dashes in here, and then we're going to whisk this up. Like I say, I should have got Could have got a bigger bowl for sure. Won't make a mess. We're just going to combine this. And it's going to get tossed in later on again. Alright, so we're going to set this aside. Alright, so here I got 2 pounds of extra large shrimp. They were just the frozen kind. They've been thawed out, tails off. They were already deveined. Had a subscriber tell me in another video, and I'm just going to paraphrase this, said, man, you need to start cooking your own shrimp because the taste is so much better, and it is. But unfortunately, the place that I used to go to get fresh seafood went out of business during COVID, and the places that are near me have really bad reviews, so I figured I'd just get my own frozen, because you get it at a grocery store, it's already frozen, they've just thawed it out for you. So that's why I don't do my own, because there is another place, and if I go to Virginia Beach, I get some stuff from there. But Virginia Beach is 2 hours away, and I'm kind of in the middle of Virginia, so I have to, if I go to Maryland, that's another, hour and a half hike up there. So that's why I do frozen from the grocery store. But anyway, I have cut these in half, lengthwise. And we're going to put a little Old Bay. Now, this recipe does not call seasoning the shrimp, but, if you got shrimp, you got to put some Old Bay in there. That's just my theory anyway. And then I'm going to hit up with some Meat Church Holy Voodoo. Just a very light dusting, just to kind of give it a little bite. And we're just going to kind of toss this around. And then maybe hit it one more time. I kind of wanted these to be, they didn't say to cut the shrimp in half, but I kind of wanted these to kind of be, bite size. As opposed to whole shrimp. For me, anyway. I'm the only person that's going to eat this. My wife does not eat shrimp, and I'm thinking about maybe making this for the holidays, so I thought I would give it a test run before I try it out on my friends. Alrighty. Now, we're going to add, here I have already thinly sliced 2 stalks of celery, a green pepper diced, about a handful of cilantro, maybe a little bit more. Now this ratio of this celery, I'm kind of questioning. And then the same thing with this cucumber. Now this is an English cucumber. It didn't call for an English cucumber, but I don't like regular cucumbers. I like English cucumbers. And then we have a green pepper that's been diced, and a half of a red onion. They call it for yellow onion, but I just like red onion, so that's what I'm putting in here. And then two avocados that are diced. Now, I really didn't like the avocados that they had. They were a little soft, but I'm just going with it, and I'm hoping that it does okay. Somebody told me that if you leave the pits in whatever it is you're making, the avocados don't brown, which I'm probably going to eat this in a couple of days anyway, so I ain't really worried about it. But I do wish they'd have been a little bit firmer for me anyway. That's not. I'm really not concerned about this Band-Aid being on my finger either, because ain't nobody else going to eat this. And then we're going to toss this all together and make a mess. I got a feeling I probably should have had another pound of shrimp, but this is what the recipe was. Ah, darn it. Look at me. Just making a mess all over the place. Well, hello there, Miss Pooh Dog. How are you today? I know Daddy's standing at the stove, but this ain't for you. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, that actually doesn't look too bad, really. I just want to get a little taste here just to see how things are. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? I can taste the Old Bay. We'll give it a little dusting, a little bit more. I'm gonna go with just a little teeny bit more Old Bay, because we're gonna pour this sauce over top of this, and then it's gonna go into the refrigerator and sit for an hour. I just love the smell of Old Bay. Let's see what that tastes like. Yeah, much better. Alrighty. Here's our sauce. We're just going to pour it all in here. And we're just going to give it all another toss just to kind of incorporate everything. And I'll tell you what, this sauce smells really, really good. Yeah, that looks awesome. Get y'all close up in here. Yeah, what do you think? I think the ratio is pretty good. Yeah. Alrighty. So we'll put the top on this into the refrigerator for an hour, and we'll come back and do a tasting. So hey, what's going on? It's been about an hour and a half since I made this. Been sitting in the refrigerator. So let's check it out, see what it tastes like. Well, right off the bat, when I open it up, it smells amazing. Get a little bit here. I told you that sure does look good. Some of them juices. Alrighty. Look at that. Alright, let's do a little taste test. See what it tastes like. Get some with a little bit of everything on it there. Too much cilantro. Way too much cilantro. It tastes okay, but it doesn't have any pop to it. It's missing a lot. And you get the avocado. It's got crunch. I really don't taste any spices though. You got the onion. It really doesn't have any Mexican to it, so I don't know why they call it a Mexican shrimp salad. You can taste all the flavors. Got way too much cilantro though. I would probably leave cilantro out. It's just missing a lot. There's an opportunity here. I mean, I don't even really taste any Old Bay or anything. I think if we add some more spice to it. So let's do that. Come on back with me in the kitchen. So let's take some holy voodoo. Give this a good dousing. And then our Old Bay. So what I done was I added some more voodoo, some more Old Bay. We're just gonna let that sit in the refrigerator just like that. See if we can't bring this to a better flavor profile. So I just got this out of the fridge. This has been setting overnight, and it's pretty much the evening of the next day. So it's kind of been marinating with that extra spices on it. So I'm just going to give it a stir. Let's get a little bit and see how it tastes. Alrighty. It's definitely got more flavor now. Way too much cilantro though. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of it, honestly. I mean, it's okay, but it's just not what I was expecting it to be. Well, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. But I'm gonna call this one a bust. So if you see this pop up on your Facebook page, I think it's called Mexican Shrimp Cocktail is what it is. I thought it was salad. It's Mexican Shrimp Cocktail. I don't see anything Mexican about it, to be honest with you. And I mean, it's okay, but to me, it's not all worth the effort. I think what I'll probably do is just pick the shrimp out and eat the shrimp. Yeah, so I'm gonna call this a fail. But hey, it is what it is. That's how you learn things. So appreciate you sticking around for what it was worth. If I come up with something better, I'll let you know. And keep on smoking, everybody. Thanks a lot.